I'm Tara from BS Photography 2009, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute and simple, easy flower. It only involves the chain stitch, single crochet, slip stitch, double crochet, and half double crochet. Let's get started. What you're first going to need is a crochet hook. I recommend the smaller kind because it'll make a smaller and cuter flower. For this flower that I have made, I have used a 3.75 or a size F hook for those of you in the US. And if you want to know how to make this really cute and easy crochet case cover, I will put a link below. It's by Hectanuga1, and I'll put a link below. It only involves you to know how to do a chain stitch and a single crochet. What you're going to need also, besides your hook and yarn, is you're going to need a sewing needle and some scissors. Okay, so you're first going to want to take your yarn and make a slip stitch. This video is also intended for people who already know how to crochet. And then you're going to want to chain 4 and then slip stitch into the beginning to make a ring. Find the middle ring because that will be very important because you will be working into it. Then chain 2 and single crochet 9 into the center ring. I've already done 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that second chain you made, which is right here, you're going to want to slip stitch into that to join together. And then if you worked in your yarn into the back, you should be able to take your short end and see the hole. You should be able to pull it and make that hole much smaller. Then you're going to turn back to your work, chain 2, and double crochet into the first stitch. Now this is where it might get a little confusing. You're going to want to, you know that stitch you just double crocheted in? You're going to want to half double in that same stitch. Okay, and now you're going to want to take and go into your next stitch and slip stitch. You just created your first petal. Then you're going to want to chain 2 and again go into the stitch, go into the next stitch and double crochet. Then in the same exact stitch you're going to want to half double crochet. Then in the next stitch, not the stitch you just worked the double and the half double in, but the next stitch you're going to want to slip stitch in. You've just created 2 petals. Then you're going to want to chain 2 and double crochet into the next stitch. Then the same stitch, half double crochet. Then slip stitch to the next one, and you have created 3 petals. You're going to want to keep repeating this pattern until you go all the way around. Then, when you've reached your last petal, you should have 1 more stitch, and you're going to want to slip stitch into that. You've finished your flower. Now you're going to want to chain 1, and take your scissors, and then cut your yarn about 2 to 2.5 inches, and fasten off and tighten up. Then, you're going to want to take your yarn needle, and you're going to want to sew in your ends. Just put your yarn through the hook and go into the back and just start finding some places where you can sew it in. Put it in the back so that you can't see it when you finish in the front. And then fasten that off after you've gone for a minute. Cut it. Then do the same exact thing after you've tightened this to get your hole very small. Do the same exact thing. Thread it through and sew in ends. I'm almost done. You're going to fasten off. And there you have it. Your very simple, easy flower. And if you wanted to leave a long tail, with it, then that way you could attach it to like a hat or a scarf or something really cute. Well, I hope you have liked this tutorial. And this is my first video, so if I'm not clear on something, just let me know in the comments below. Bye!